Right, so where did we leave it off? So I guess I had my website with the summer sale is on thing, and the things that have also been paused. You can see here that it says pause, and these are my paused campaigns, and I have my active campaign. Of course, I guess because there's been nobody on the website, like nobody at all, I don't have anything here. So 3 views, blah blah blah, whatever. High traffic, high conversion, you get a lot of the people below coming to your website, and they are the most likely to convert. You might consider them your best customers. Oh, I guess it's pretty interesting because Hello Bar tries to analyze data and automatically feed you with what you should do. I think this is very smart, and I also think this is the direction in which most technologies will be heading in the near future. So you should keep trying to get more of these people to visit, and make sure you have good targeted content for them. Right, so the device is the computer, there are a few visits, some conversion, yada yada. Okay, so this is the page URL, top performing, this is obviously the best. This is, as I've already said, one of the most important things that I've seen in Hello Bar, because you know the type, and you know that this one is the very best. And then you have new buttons to create new things, and so on. Okay, so we still have it over here. So summer sale is on. We're doing stuff that will blow your socks off. Get the best offers on the market. And this sends to a CTA. Now, I think this is very good. I just hope that when I'm actually going to test this on a real website, that people will understand that they have to click the X button over here, because otherwise it's going to be just bad for business. So I hope that they've tested this and they know what they're doing with their interface, because otherwise it looks pretty weird. So we don't have any contacts. Let's see how that would work actually. Okay, so let's, oh, this is very smart. So in the contacts thing, you don't have contacts, and already has a button that says new email bar or whatever. So let us select the go where try to grow the email list. So it's like leads from the main page. Oh, this is very cool. So you have already integrations with the software you're using. This is pretty neat. I definitely use MailChimp because I'm a MailChimp user. Okay, so this is done. And nothing happens. Come on, come on, come on. What is wrong with you? Oh, this is a... As you can see, that was very weird. So basically, I've already clicked it. I've done my settings. And instead of taking me to this, it took me back in the main screen. And it just shows me this right now. So I'm not very sure that's okay. So let's see. Your turn to exactly like this. $1 billion startup. Like this $1 billion startup. And win more than you hoped for. Alright, so let's do this. Right, continue. And you can see the hello bar right over here. So this is like your turn to do exactly like this $1 billion startup and win more than you hoped for. Okay, so now maybe it would be time to see it over here and see how this works. I hope it's gonna be displayed again. I'm actually going to do a test at one point. I don't know if this works so slow because of the website or because of the Hello Bar. I hope it's not because of the Hello Bar. This is not very good. Alright, so this is what I wanted to actually see. Oh yeah, that's why it wasn't showing it to me. I forgot to save it. Right, so we need to save it. You don't really have to have all of these activated because this is very weird. I mean, one of them is for clicking, one of them is for emails. Like, how are you gonna measure conversions? Because if basically I use the click to take people to a landing page, then it's not gonna work because this is the landing page, right? So this is the landing page, and if I click this, it will naturally take me to no, I mean this is the main page of the website. If I click this, it will take me to landing page, and it would be very weird because I'd have to funnel it. So I have X number of people coming to the website. Some of them will click this, some of them will just drop off. I'm very curious about the drop-off rate. But the idea is that some of them are going to click this and then they're going to go to landing page. Let's use this landing page for example because this is our most popular yet. Okay, so basically they're gonna be on this landing page and then they have to scroll down in order to subscribe and to let us know what kind of content they want for their websites, for their marketing and their businesses. So, I mean, the process is a lot complicated and I'm not sure that it makes sense because if I would have the normal hello bar, the idea is that if the text is right and if people are interested in what I have to say, they would immediately subscribe with their email addresses, even though they don't have enough context. Now, the idea is that something like that would look like this, alright? So you'd have a lot of people joining that, but if you have a home page where you have a very different process, so it's like these people come to the website and these people subscribe, and that's it. But here you have these people come to the website, these people will click, and these people will subscribe. And this is smaller than the other one, but we don't know if it's very small. We don't know how to compare it. It's like comparing apples to oranges because the process is so different and the funnel starts becoming very different as well. Because in the first case, I'm just going to ask for an email address, and what I'm doing here is I'm also asking for the links to the website that I want content for and the number of articles, which doesn't necessarily make sense. Alright, so I hope that you get this idea because this is very important. And I'm not sure I really like that, so I'm just gonna go and close that. And now, yeah, this is back on. Alright, so I'm going to have to look at this. And the summer sale is on, blah, 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 blah. I don't care about it. Let's pause it. So that's going to be in pause as well. And this is the only thing that I care about because now my goal has turned from sending people to a CTA to just getting people and having them subscribe with their email addresses. And this is supposed to work much better. I'm not sure. That's why at one point we will test things, but Alright, so let's see how this will work. Okay, so the website is loading right now. And boom, this is it. Your turn to do exactly like this billion-dollar startup and win more than you hoped for. Enter your email, let's do this. Well, this isn't half as bad as I expected. Playing with it, I see that this box is way too small. I love the button though. The button is quite obvious. I hope that this is obvious. I'm not sure that the small box where you input your email is that obvious, but other than that, it seems to work well. It follows the screen and everything, so it's gonna be quite obvious for people that something is gonna happen here. So this is pretty good, right? As you can see, the website is just test website. I'm not doing anything with it. I just use it for WordPress install. Alright, so let's see what happens if I do this, for example. So me at florenmureshan.com. Let's do this, and thank you for signing up. So this is the message that I'm shown. And let's see how that's captured in the hello bar, because that's what we wanted to do today. That was our whole plan. Alright, so here I am. And I'm just gonna refresh this. And boom, 5 minutes old, I have 1 view and 1 conversion, a 100% conversion rate. Okay, so email service, the email service is Hello Bar. I really love the fact that they write this here. So this is pretty smart because you may have different lists and different softwares that you're going to use to send the emails, or maybe you have a very different marketing funnel or a very different marketing process, and you will need a lot more services than just HelloBar or MailChimp. Maybe you're going to use HelloBar for some of them, and maybe MailChimp for the other ones. Maybe you're going to use SendGrid for a couple of those, who knows. But the idea is that it's very good that they've figured this is a necessity to have the dashboard like this, so you have the list, which is obvious that you're going to know what list this one is because you're going to be smarter doing marketing. But email service, this is something that really needs to show up here, the number of contacts and the date that it was created. So let's see. It's from the main page. Oh, so this is what it looks like. It's really good actually. This is my email, yeah. And this is like September the 3rd, which is today. Alright, so if I can edit it, or I can also export as CSV, which is really cool. Let's see what the export offers. Oh, it's very simple. You couldn't see it, it was in my Excel, but it was just my email address, so it doesn't have any columns, rows, or anything thought out, so it's just some basic stuff. But it's still okay, so I am pretty much impressed with this one as well. And I would just like to try and create the latest type of hello bar that we haven't created yet, and see how this is supposed to go. So I already have 6 views. This is 6 views, seriously? This is not bad at all. So right now you can see that your turn to do exactly like this billion-dollar startup. The billion-dollar startup, basically it's Udemy, and they've used content marketing to do a lot of cool stuff for them, and that's why I wrote that. But this is the leading thing because I've made a 100% conversion. Alright, if you know marketing, you know that's a joke. Alright, so summer sale is on, blah blah blah. And let's see, create another. What happens when I click create another? It should create another hello bar. It's totally different from the other ones. It shouldn't be grouped with them. But let's see, this is how they thought through. Yeah. Let's change the goal. I don't want to have the same goal. Announcement. Alright, so let's see what an announcement is. Okay, so you have branding and other stuff. Oh, I get it. So this is just an announcement, basically. That's why it's called that way, because you just can announce something on your website without having a serious call to action. So it's like today's summer sales. Today is September the 3rd. Is this useful? Have you any idea? I'm not pretty much excited. And I could also have the announcement like this, have it down. Yeah, I must admit I was much more impressed with the other stuff that I've seen here. But let's try this one out as well for the sake of it. And yep. And this is it. How do you blah 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 blah. Everyone should see this. Let's publish it. Alright, so this is it. And right now I could go and see what happened on the website. See, I've actually expected to have like 2 hello bars because I have 2 hello bars. So one of them was supposed to be this one, and I was supposed to have another one at the bottom of the screen, but it seems like I don't have that one, and I actually wonder why. Because I've created 2 hello bars and both of them are active. Alright, well, this is it for today. I guess that I've learned a lot about Hello Bar this week, and I hope that by watching me do stuff with Hello Bar, you've also learned a lot as well. Because what I'm going to try and do with GetGrowth.tv is to show you marketing tools in action and help you get some growth for your business. So Hello Bar is a tool that helps with conversion rate optimization. We've played with it a little bit, and tomorrow I'm going to show you all that I've learned and all the things that I've actually thought about while presenting all of the software to you. Okay, see you next time. Bye bye.